Sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm outside right now. I just cut the grass. I just finished cutting the backyard. And while I was doing it, I was just thinking to myself and having a lot of realizations I wanted to share with you guys. I don't think men get enough credit for the things that they do, whether it's cutting the grass, shoveling snow, fixing a car, fixing something inside the house. And I think that the reason that they don't get enough credit for things is because they make it look so easy. And for some people, it is easy. And for some people, it might be hard. It might be a little bit hard. It might be a lot hard. But men make things look so easy. And I think it's very easy to take things for granted. For instance, I'm cutting the grass in my backyard. And I don't have an even yard. I have hills, I have rocks, I have, all kinds of obstacles. And, Tony will come out here and cut the grass, and, you don't think of anything of it. You think, oh, yeah, he's out there cutting the grass. Sounds so easy, and it is, don't get me wrong. But it's like all these little things that he has to think about that I would never even thought about. Like, there's a certain path to go to avoid rocks, to avoid different things. Worrying about the actual lawnmowers, their gas, when to empty it, how to move it, everything. And like before he even cuts the grass, I had to pick up the dog poop. And there was a moment here today where I stepped in dog poop. And I had just previously picked up all the dog poop. And there have been times before where I'm like, oh, he probably didn't get it all. I probably missed a couple pieces here and there, but it's fine. He'll go over it. Now I realize what a pain it is to step in dog poop when you're cutting the grass. So the next time I know he's going to cut the grass, I will make sure to get every single piece of dog poop, because now I know what it feels like to step in it and be like, God, I thought she got them all, Picking up all the dog poop, picking up all the sticks first. Just things that you don't usually think of, but if someone does something all the time, they know how it's supposed to be and how it's supposed to get done. Squirrel just scared the crap out of me. They see it. Okay, it's gone. You missed it. Good job. You missed it, but thank you. Thank you. You did nothing. But anyways, yeah, like cutting the grass it's not difficult. Anyone can do it. Anyone can use a lawnmower. But whether it's a little hard or a lot, it does take a toll on you, from all the prep work you have to do on the yard before you can even mow it. And then, moving the heavy barrels to the curb and across the yard and everything else. It's like, I think there's a lot that men make look so easy, and they just don't get enough credit. And like in the wintertime, whenever I have to snow blow or snow shovel, now I know what he goes through. And maybe it is easy for him, and maybe it literally is like no sweat to him, and but still, like, they need to get appreciated for the things that they do. And it goes both ways. Women too. There's a lot of things that women do, whether it's childcare, stuff inside the home, cleaning, cooking, whatever, womanly things. But it's not womanly things. Like, anyone should be able to do these things. I think everyone needs to be so well-rounded, because there's going to be a time when you're going to have to do something, and you can't depend on somebody else. Growing up, my dad took every opportunity to teach us something. Everything he did, it was, come here, look at this, come here, I'll show you this, I'm going to show you this, come here, I want to show you this. And, when you're a kid, you take that stuff for granted, right? Until you're older. And now it's like, oh, these are useful things that my dad was teaching me. And, I have 3 sisters, so my dad had 4 girls, no sons. And he was never like, oh, you're girls, you're supposed to be staying in a house. You don't need to learn how to do yard work. You don't need to do this and do that outside. No, like, he taught me how to change the oil in my car. He taught me how to do so many things and fix things, and moments like that with him are so important. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if you have somebody in your life that does something all the time that you never have to think about it, try thinking about it once. Try thinking about it at some point and see what that other person goes through. There's a lot of little things that women do every day that men don't think about, like paying all the bills, taking care of the bills and the finances. Think about it right now. If you died tomorrow, would your spouse or whoever know how to pay the bills? And that sounds so silly, but would they know the logins for your passwords to your bank accounts and credit cards and when things are due? Would they know any of that? Probably not. And does everybody need to know exactly how to do everything that everybody else does? No, I'm not saying that. But at least have a good idea, at least know how to somewhat go about it or where to find the answers, because, people are not always going to be around and you have to do things for yourself. So, again, if you have somebody in your life that does something for you all the time that you just never even have to think about and they make it look so easy, try thinking about it once and see. And, I think after that, you're going to be very grateful and appreciative. What are you doing? Sandy, when they come inside from shoveling snow or doing yard work or from taking care of children all day and they say they're tired, you'll know they're tired. You'll know how they feel. You know how their body feels, how their mind feels, everything. If you're in a relationship or if just in your family or just with your friends, help each other out. Like, really, help each other out. Show each other some love. And just really show your gratitude. Say, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Even if it's something simple. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. It's really going to go a long way. There's a saying that I heard, and it goes, just because someone carries it well doesn't mean it's not heavy. And that is 100% true. Just because someone carries it well doesn't mean it's not heavy. So when people make things look easy, it doesn't mean that they are. It's just they carry it well. And not always actual physical heavy things, hard things. It could be mentally, emotionally, the burdens and things that people carry, the stresses, the responsibilities. You never know how much people have actually piled up on their shoulders because they carry it so well. And until you walk a day in their shoes and you know what they're going through and what they have to deal with every single day or whatever it may be, you don't know how heavy it is. So just because someone makes things look easy, don't assume that it is. Don't assume that they don't need help. Don't assume that they wouldn't like a helping hand or some kind words every now and again, because it really goes a long way. So, all right, that's all I'm going to say. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. You ready? All right, I'm going inside. Love you.